Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to make a simple circuit related project. So the project is blinking two LED lights alternatively. So to make that circuit project, we are going to use a software called as Tinkercad. So I'm going to explain what Tinkercad is exactly. So let's get started. So Tinkercad is basically a software which helps us to create amazing circuits. So to use Tinkercad, first you have to go to Google and search for Tinkercad. So this is the Autodesk Tinkercad software, and you have to create an account. See, already my account is created, so you have to create an account. You have to log in with your Gmail. So once you log in, you'll get a screen like this. You'll get a setup like this. So in that, you have to go to circuits. You have to go to the category of circuits, and you have to click on create new circuit. So in order to create new circuit, you have to go to create new circuit, and then you'll get a setup like this. So here on the right side, you get various components that you can use to build amazing circuits. So today for our project, we are going to use an Arduino Uno. We're going to use two LEDs and a resistor. So after we build the circuit, we also need to code it. So we need to code it using block codes. We need to use the blocks and code it. I'll explain that also. So the best thing about Tinkercad is that once you code it using blocks, the code will automatically get converted into a C++ code. So we can even look at that simultaneously. So let's start off first. So first, as you need an Arduino Uno, so take an Arduino Uno and place it here. Okay, then we need two LEDs. First, take one LED and place it here. Then take another LED and place it beside it. Okay. Then we need to use a resistor also. So what is a resistor? A resistor is a component which regulates the flow of current. If we do not use a resistor, then excess amount of current flows through that, which is unnecessary. So place two resistors near the two LED bulbs. So if you can see, this is the cathode and this is the anode. We know that anode is the positive terminal and cathode is the negative terminal. So always remember, cathode should be connected to the ground pin. In the Arduino, you have various pins here. See, like ground pin, and from 0 to 13 pins you have, and all the various components you have in the Arduino Uno. So first, we have to connect the cathode to the ground pin. So see how I'm connecting. So take this and like this. Okay, and then like this and go to the ground and connect it. So it's connected to the ground. Next, now take the anode and first connect it to the resistor. Now take the resistor, other end of the resistor, and connect it to any pin you like. For example, connect it to the pin number 9. Yeah, so it's connected. In the similar manner, the next LED bulb also, the cathode should be connected to the ground. So here in this row, we don't have another ground pin, only one ground pin is here. So here we have another ground pin. So I have to travel all the way here and then connect it here. So let's see how we can do it. So first go like this and then like this and then like this. Just a second. Like this. Okay, and then like this, and you can connect it to the ground pin here. So it's connected. Now the anode should be connected to the resistor as we discussed, and then this resistor should be connected to the pin number 8. Any pin, it can be of any pin. I'm connecting it to pin number 8. So this is the circuit that we've made. So now we have to code it. So go to the code section here. Already you will have some rough code which is here, but we need to code it again from the beginning. So we need to throw it in the trash and we need to start again. To start off with, we should go in the output section here, we have this block called as set pin block. So click on the set pin block, and first I need to like make the LED which is on the left to turn on, and at the same time the LED on the right should turn off. And in the second case, the LED on the right should turn on, and then the LED on the left should turn off. So first the LED on the left. So to which pin is it connected? To pin number 9. So first set pin 9 to high. High means on and low means off. Set pin 9 to high. And at the same time, this LED should be off, the right LED. So where is the right LED connected to pin number 8? So at the same time, set pin 8 to low. Now we have to wait for 1 second. Wait for 1 second, and again, this time reverse. Set pin 9 to low and set pin 8 to high. Okay, and yeah, set pin 8 to high. So this is the block code that we made. So let's start the simulation and see. So here you have a option called start or stop simulation. So let's start it and observe. Yeah, see, this when this bulb is on, the other one is off, and when the other is off, this one is on. So if you want it to be more clear, we can keep another, like, wait 1 second. So we can see it more clearly. This is on, this is off. This is on, this is off. On, off. So alternatively, the two bulbs are blinking. So that is how we can make this code. So now we can go on to the text code. So in the text code, you can see the C++ code which is being written. So first the void setup and pin mode 9. From pin mode 9 we're getting output, and from pin mode 8 also we're getting output. Then we need to have a loop. So in the loop, digital write 9 to high. Digital write 9 in the sense like pin number 9. In the first case, the pin number 9 should be high, means it should turn on, the bulb should turn on. And at the same time, the digital write 8 to low. Pin number 8 should be off, in off mode. Then delay 1000. Means it means wait for 1000 milliseconds. Then again the reverse process, and again wait for 1000 milliseconds. So that's how we can make a simple alternate LED blinking project by using Tinkercad software. So that's it. Hope you can also try it and you'll find it interesting for sure. Thank you for watching this video.